very interesting also is the
NBC.
things that are circulating these days on social media, gentlemen. It's never a dull moment when you sign on to Twitter and you start following your heroes, right? Especially when your heroes are legendary superstar Undertaker, who has a lot to say now that he's gone rogue and killed kayfabe off. Everybody's soft, gentlemen. Talk to me. Who's softer than most here?
Listen, man. It's been 30 years since he hasn't said shit, bro. Like, of course he's gonna be talking out his ass right now. Like, what you expect? If you turn on the hose, is the water not gonna come out?
Depends where you live.
This is why we need to stop giving Bret Hart a mic, bro. Like,
I'm like, is he taking advice from Bret? Because they clearly going down that same path.
Well, Drew McIntyre is trying to keep the peace. Well, I don't know. I don't think he's trying to keep the peace, but he does not show any shame in disagreeing with the dead man when he calls the product soft. But he kind of redirects. He points out that maybe Taker was just talking about the Attitude Era and like the storylines they were doing and how things were edgier and shit like that.
To that I say no, Drew, because they weren't talking about cocaine back in the day during the Attitude Era on TV. That was happening backstage when no one else was looking besides the boys. And that's what he was talking about. He all says y'all weak because you just be playing Madden instead of doing a line.
And you know why? One of the top baby faces in the company right now, of course he's going to say that perspective because he was part of the generation in WWE that was getting bullied by the Attitude Era on the way out. He likes this WWE. He's like, I'm okay, I'm good. I'm the big dog in this WWE. Yeah, let's play video games. You know what I'm saying?
Let's play some video games.
Yeah, let's Uber Eats. Y'all. Yeah.
We gotta get deep into this discussion because there's a lot. It's not just simple what you hear and see on Twitter, but we gonna definitely dig into this tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But Twitter was on fire.
Oh, never mind.
Talk to me, JP. Talk to me.
Nah, never mind. Keep it fucking moving.
But
Twitter
wasn't keeping it moving because Twitter was lit up all week. Apparently, Mick Foley got into it too and had to chime in and get his, Twitter figures rolling. My man at Luz. Shout out a tweet, and Mr. David KRUMHOLTZ did not like it. Didn't appreciate it much.
I told you to let me say the name.
I tried. Talk to me, JP. Why is he upset?
First and foremost, David KRUMHOLTZ, you got fucking worked. Like, word. You really didn't think you want to catch that flame from the fans for showing up on Raw like that. Like, listen, I thought you were in on the joke. You are what? B-level superstar? Like, I mean, I give you some credit. You are in classical movies, man. But you made bad decisions in the past. You had dreads in the Santa Claus. Like, these are things that we just don't do, right?
Don't say I said.
With your butt crack, bro. Like, of course, the internet is gonna come for you, bro. And the fact you're getting upset is ridiculous. And not only getting upset, but getting upset at a legend, at an award-winning author,
whatever,
individual that can talk you through the river and up the hills, right? And he actually apologized, guys. And you know what? I don't know what's more like ridiculous: the fact that he had to put out like a statement on IG. Or the fact that fans were like, that's right, Mick. This is amazing. This is why you're the best. What the fuck? Because he was body shaming him?
Yo, son. Honestly, like,
come on.
How ridiculous are you? You're doing the comedy bit. You know it's a comedy bit. And you're mad because people are commenting on your butt crack was out. Was that an accident? Like, did you not know that was happening?
Yo, crack kills, dog.
That's what I think. Now I think you thought it was a really good segment and you had no butt crack out. That's what I think. Now that's what I believe. I believe that you thought, yo, damn, I did pretty good out there. It was a pretty solid show.
and he thought the 2 weeks at the gym made a difference. That's the other piece.
Yo, like,
I gotta add one little piece here. You're gonna get the argument that Foley was still doing the right thing here, and I'm not gonna argue. He did own up to him being wrong, and only because he hurt somebody. At least he worked somebody into being hurt, but he did the right thing here and apologized. Something you don't see these days. I big him up for that. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like that. I think that's a soft thing to say.
Well, listen. Okay, Oscar, my bad.
No, I was gonna just say the 10 things I hate about Mick Foley is absolutely nothing. Because the man is a saint.
Yes.
And David KRUMHOLTZ was in 10 things I hate about you. That was my little slide in there.
I don't know about y'all. Listen, when David KRUMHOLTZ came out, I was excited, man. I met the man before in the New York City subway. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and the fact he's a wrestling fan, cool. But then this was ridiculous, man. And the fact that Mick Foley even apologized, yo, it was dope. Because he took accountability and he really, like, he fully analyzed what it caused, right? And if you read between the lines, he also gave him a big fuck you. But I don't know if he comprehends that. But David, if you want to come on the show, you know what I'm saying? You want to defend your point. We here, brother.
Welcome. I'd rather.
But I'm gonna tell you, you might cry. You might cry because we come.
There's a weight limit capacity. I don't know if we can actually bring him on.
Damn.
Yeah, because all of us are heavyweights at this point.
I'm just saying. COVID hasn't been kind to us, and if we had another heavy hitter on here, it's just not gonna work.
I'm hefty. Okay.